Stay in To MechWarriors, and welcome back to another episode of RogueTech. We continue the campaigns of Rippers Rumblers, and the last time we picked up two 55-ton mechs, and now we need to earn a lot of money to actually field them. So our original intention last time had been to pretty much leave the planet after that last mission, but picking up both a Wolverine and a Bushwhacker, well, we need cash, because we want to repair these things, get them ready to rock and roll, and go fight even more dangerous things. So with that in mind, we're just going to do a rundown of all the low-level missions and taking them for as much cash as we can possibly get. By the end of this, I'm kind of hoping to have around 3 or so million C-bills. I've already modified and rebuilt the Wolverine. It is in the process of being reconstructed at the bottom of the queue, of course, but we honestly don't even have enough cash at the moment to fully refit the Bushwhacker. So this is a necessary thing, and we're going to try and knock out as many of these as we possibly can in one episode. So today is a raiding party. We have detected an inbound dropship belonging to the Capellan Confederation. Our local defense forces have been expected to drop area ill-equipped to handle the lances of mechs, but with your aid we can ensure that the raid does minimal damage. We'll like to intercept the Capellan lance and destroy it. 591,500 C-bills, 0 of 1 priority salvage at 1 skull. Let's get this started. I'm kind of actually hoping I have a secret goal at the moment of getting through 4 missions in 1 day. So that's a thing. It's my own little thing of hopes and dreams, and if we can pull it off, well, it'll be the most missions I've ever gotten in 1 episode, I believe. Alright, so the Commando SP, of course, Mr. Stabby, out up front, going to run as fast as he can, as we're just going to try and get into contact, and then Mr. Stabby will, of course, start stabbing people in the back. He's rather good at it, although Brother is not. Brother is still learning to be rather good at it. He's not at the level of Hammer just yet, unfortunately. Or is he? Wait, are you? Yeah, he's not at the level of Hammer. Hammer is the one who currently is, I believe, 8s in 2 different stats, so he's moving along rather quickly. This is a bit of a B-team lance, and, well, fittingly, the B-team is out here. We do not have all of our 55-ton Shadowhawks. We only have the Starhawk with us at the moment, so a little bit of reduction in firepower is there. I'd rather not run the Commando in just yet. I'd like the Commando to basically punch somebody off his first round of shooting. Hey, we found the enemy. We've got a PO heavy tank. We're also looking at a Vedette and an Enforcer, so lovely. Fire the silver bullet. Hey, we hit with the silver bullet Gauss and managed to nail him with one of the chaff, but he's not dead, so that's a little bit of an unfortunate circumstance. Starhawk will, of course, run forward as fast as it possibly can. This one will actually get a side angle shot. I'm going to actually reserve with the Mr. Stabby. Of course, enemy reinforcements show up because I've dealt a decent amount of damage to the PO heavy tank. That's not even fair. So that's a little bit irritating. Reserve. We want the enemy to come close to us. Hopefully the Enforcer will come within range. J. Edgar tank, 25 ton. Not super worried about it. But if I can get the Enforcer to come into range and then punch him in the back and break him, that honestly would be the most ideal possible outcome for us. So a little bit of long range fire. He does, of course, have some cluster rounds, which we will be throwing his way. Eat lots of shots. Apparently did 69 damage. Not quite sure what's going on with that. And let's see what the enemy wants to do. Please, Enforcer. Oh, PO heavy tanks apparently have Gauss rifles. That's the problem. I'm glad I've focused so very much firepower onto him. It's also a little bit unfortunate we're only going for a random piece of salvage. I'm now somewhat irritated. Because having a Gauss rifle would be really cool. Although, to be fair, we have a silver bullet Gauss at the moment, so it's not the biggest of deals. Because, yeah, I'm trying to figure out what to do with the Bushwhacker. We've built the Wolverine. The Wolverine is set. And honestly, the Wolverine is very similar to another mech that we've seen in the past in a different campaign. And I'm actually kind of looking forward to seeing how it sort of fills out. The ROM has taken a surprising amount of damage and a little bit of plinking going on from the Enforcer. So let's walk up and break the crap out of him. I'm positive that the Commando can make it over to him and punch him in the back. So let's go do that. Hi, buddy. I am just stupid fast. I don't know what this tank's gonna do. Oh yeah, it moved up only recently. Hey, there goes half of the mech. That's the thing to get started on. Nice. And we've also plinked him just for a little bit of extra. Hi, buddy. And we're back up to phase 21. Brother's down to 17, of course, because, well, Brother ended up doing stuff. What are you? You are a harasser, I don't care. You are a Vedette, I don't care. You are a J. Edgar, I don't care. You have a Gauss rifle, I bloody well care. Do I want to move? Who's got the better shot? That's the interesting question. 73% chance. How about if I move slightly to the side? I wish I had enough. 78% and everything else is golden. Target and blow it apart, please. Structure exposed and in crit times 2. I'm going to have to put a lot of people associated with that, unfortunately. It's got to die. I am not allowing a weapon system like that to remain on the table. Okay, I think that's a kill. Okay, good. Because that large X-Pulse did basically nothing in that entire round of shooting, and that was more than a little irritating to have to sit there and watch. It's like, dude, I know for a fact that you are capable of annihilating things, but apparently not. Hi, buddy. I've got a slug with your name. No, I don't. I've got cluster rounds with your names on it. And a little bit of SRM-6 fire, just to add a little bit insult to injury. And he's going to move at 17, so we're actually tied. Does that mean I win? I hope so, because if I can move up and just punch him in the other side, that'd be great. We currently do have a void system on him right now, which I'm not entirely sure what it does anymore. I have become confused with all the stealth systems and what they do, although when we update to the next version, we will have a whole new set of stealth systems to learn, so I'm not really sure that I care to learn all that much about our current void system. Yeah, a new patch has recently come out to modify many things, including a lot on the stealth end, so that's going to probably change up the game pretty considerably. Again, most of these vehicles are going to be moving before us. That actually works out very well in our favor, because one of the reasons why we're so low on the initiative chart is because we were reserving. So, with that in mind, if we move before the Enforcer and get to stab him in the back and break him, we should then hopefully move a little bit higher on the initiative chart for next turn, and none of these tanks will get to do anything to us. I was gesturing at the screen and then forgot you guys can't actually see what I was doing, so I did none of these tanks like that. The Vedette is, of course, driving backwards. Brother is up. Brother is going to sit right here, and Mr. Stabby. I'm relying on my stealth systems. There we go. No movement for you, buddy. Although, of course, we're now in a little bit of trouble because we didn't move. I'm kind of banking on the idea that the stealth system will work by not moving. Hopefully. I'm under ECM protection. I shanked him. A battle-sized shiv inflict a lot of damage, but also generate teeth. Who cares? It's perfectly alright. Initiative modifiers. More initiative modifiers. Guarded. Is the enemy going to figure out what they want to do? I know it was terrifying. They see that Enforcer just go down like that. A Harasser's going to move along. He's probably equipped with some sort of LRM-15. Oh, he's not. It might be an SRM-6. Or, yeah, twin SRM-6 Harassers. Long-range missiles coming in. Only one hit, so stealth systems are working beautiful. I love it. Brother will be 21. That's going to be quite lovely. Hacker. Let's go break somebody. A J. Edgar, we could, or a Vedette. I think we'll kill the J. Edgar, because I think I got the Vedette mostly handled. You're 17, you're 19. Yeah, we're going to see if we can't break you. I need 150 damage on the front. You know what, screw it. Well, that was interesting. Didn't kill him, but that was certainly interesting. We did manage to crit his SRM-6, which is also a lot of fun. Oh, good. Brother, go stomp on the tank over here, please. Just going to move up over around to here. 73, that's not very good at all. Why can't I move behind him? Well, reasons that we can't explain. Can you stomp on him, please? Lovely. Okay, that's the second one we've managed to take out. He had apparently twin LBX-5s, which is not a terrible loadout, I suppose, for a tank. 75% of the primary unit has been defeated. If you don't mind my bullet trap, let's go break this guy. How much? We don't know. That's all right. It's not important. We're just going to run up to him, and we're going to overpower him with Silver Bullet Gauss. I think I got him. Good job. Okay, so the entire first primary unit has been defeated. The ROM has taken a pretty significant amount of fire, thanks pretty much entirely to that one PPC shot, which just really kind of opened him up, didn't it? Sprint. Let's get on the move. Taking a look over here, we have a single target at long range. Blink. 1, 2. Jeez, Majestic. I give you a large X-Pulse laser when normally you like all sorts of lasers, and you've been missing every single bloody shot with it. That's more than a little irritating. Oh, and then you got target acquired, of course. It is a Phalanx power armor. So an unfortunate amount of firepower right there that we are going to have to burn our way through. Hunter Light Support Tank, he's the one who is backing all the missiles, blasting all over the place. Doesn't look like he caused any damage. Those could be Thunders, but we're not really sure until it's our turn. Harasser is not quite within range, and so Brother actually can't quite stomp on him. Do I go for it anyway? No, I don't. I will reserve. That will allow Bullet Trap to sprint on forward at maximum speed. And he did reveal. Lovely. So Bullet Trap will not... actually, do we know? We don't, but it doesn't matter. Bullet Trap will shoot somebody else. Hi, I've got 48% chance. Oh, we hit. Lovely. See, why can't you be like Bullet Trap? Seriously, Majestic. We give him a super powerful single cannon. He just annihilates things with it. It's beautiful. Another plinking shot from that phalanx armor, attempting to get a line of sight onto us, a bead to mark in for other people, which makes a lot of sense when you think about it. Hacker, again, we're going to not shoot the harasser because the harasser is something for Mr. Stabby to go step on. LBX and cluster, sure, why the heck not? 69 more damage, apparently. I'm not sure what's up with that, but apparently it's working rather nicely. Enemies considering about what they want to do. Brothers in 18, that might be enough fast enough to move and stomp a harasser. We're not quite sure, but we'll find out in relatively short order. Assuming, of course, that the enemy actually figures out what they want to do, and I'm really kind of hoping that it's one of these tanks. Because if the harasser runs away, then I've basically wasted the commando's movement. Hey, the harasser runs away, you jerk. Oh, well. Alright, let's run him. Hi, I could shoot you, but I'm gonna split target. So, you, and you. You, please. Thank you. Blast away. Hey, you hit once. You hit twice. Oh, he hit 3 times. At least he's demonstrated that he actually cares that we gave him a pretty interesting weapon. And a whole bunch of lasers towards the phalanx power armor. That's going to be hard enough as it is to hit. They are not particularly easy targets, being so little and tiny. Alright, let's go see if we can't sprint. Maximum speed. Actually, I'm going to ignore the harasser for a turn. Yeah, I know. It's probably... Yeah, it's right there, actually. But no, I'm going to focus on you, because if I hit his front with my small laser, I've killed him. Unfortunately, we missed with both, so the 74 not actually working in our favor on that one. A tad unfortunate. However, we are within visual range of 2 different things, and you are not on the map, buddy. Somebody's cheating. Yeah, he's way off map. Great, so we got another one of those glitches. I believe it's a vanilla glitch, I'm 99% positive. In fact, I know for a fact that it's a vanilla glitch because somebody recently actually complained about it on the subreddit. Alright, so let's go keep popping people. I'm gonna go kill the hunter because basically the hunter has an open forward armor. Hey, did a decent amount of damage and managed to crit something, but we didn't kill him. I was actually expecting him to die, and that did not actually happen. Hi, can I see you little guys? Oh, there's multiple models now. I want to see that. Zoom in. Oh, I didn't even realize that was possible. I'm going to be watching that with much interest. Blast away. If I don't kill you, of course. Structure exposed. I think I killed you. Maybe? Maybe not. Okay, brother. Let's go step on this harasser who we spent a turn trying to find and then ran away like a coward. Hi, buddy. I've only got a 67% chance, but I still managed to stomp on you. So you're gone. We still have an urban mech to worry about, but I have a lot of long-range firepower in this lance. It's kind of designed partially for that. Hacker, you're going to come on up. You're going to hopefully finish off this hunter light support tank vehicle thing, right? Yeah, 65, why not? Even less. But we got him. Okay, good. Because cluster rounds are fantastic for finding those little open spots and getting crits. Lovely. Of course, that leaves the phalanx power armor and Mr. I get to cheat because I'm outside the map. Oh, you were the one with the Gauss rifle. So it's not actually a Gauss rifle, it's a mag shot rifle. So, not nearly as dangerous as I thought it was. That's an R60, so he's got an AC-10. If he manages to hit something important on that commando, he will blow it to little tiny pieces. So we'd like to avoid that. That's 78. I can do a 78 right there, so run! Hi, can I shiv you, please? Just die. Oh, just all of the... Okay, there's a little bit of... Oh, they do have legs. Oh, that's interesting. I think it's cool. Why can we not have infantry in this game? That's what I want to know now. Oh, that was very cool. Long range clusters, just give them a little fun. Apparently 55 damage worth. I have no idea what's going on with that, but it's not a big deal. Pulse away. Bink. 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 Okay, that didn't work. A little bit more damage to him, but all we need to do is just steadily move towards him, and eventually he will die, because we have very good weapons to make him die. Oh, breaching shot, but did not actually penetrate him because we missed. 73% chance to miss was a little bit unfortunate. Enemy gets to move, enemy continues to blast away at the commando. We would like that not to happen, you know, if at all possible. You are going to run over here. Oh crap, I shouldn't quite have gone that far. That's okay. We'll just keep moving forward. Accuracy, 39%. Just more cluster rounds. Just bit by bit, we'll whittle you down. You will not be able to stop us. Eventually, you shall die. And when you do, it's going to be beautiful. Target with the gas rifle still 73%. He can't even see it. And he nailed it. We've got some penetration going on here. So, Majestic continuing forward as well. Just striding. Oh, only the X-Pulse. I was hoping the medium lasers would be in range. Penetrating hit. Not penetrating hit. Penetrating hit. Explosion? No, he's probably missing an arm at this point is what I figure. And he doesn't have a line of sight on anything important. I think we got him dead this turn, so let's go take a look. Hi, buddy. Oh no, his CT is just open. Fire. I was really hoping that your small laser would kill him. I just would have found that absolutely hilarious. Keep walking. ER mediums. And are you dead? Not quite. Oh, headshot and lower leg destroyed. So he's having a bit of a bad day. Hacker for it as well. And clusters. Dead. Explosion. Pop. Apparently I'm out of cluster runs. That's unfortunate. He should be dead. He's kind of not. So lots of lasers. Come on, just one hit on the CT. It should be the most common location to be hit. Apparently not. Okay, he plinked us with that. He didn't fire the AC-10. So there's that working for him. And his AC-10 was jammed. Oh, that helps out considerably. I'm going to run over here because I don't want to be anywhere near you. Hacker, continue the walk forward because apparently we can't hit the CT worth anything. Set that sucker to a slug, thank you, and let it rip. Wow, we just picked him apart bit by bit. We couldn't get a single concentrated salvo to save our lives. Oh, the most survivable Irving, but he is dead and gone. We are going to have a pretty rough repair time on the ROM, I think it was. Might have been the desk. I'm fairly sure it was the ROM that took that PPC hit. But other than that, most of the mechs didn't take all that much damage, so we should be able to turn this around quick, which is the idea. The idea on this is immediate, quick turnaround, one skull missions. Should be fast. Should earn us a lot of dough. We got some SRM ammo out of this. Oh, it's a 6 NAIS. So that's a fairly special version. Well, we should have realized that when he fired a PPC at us. Enforcers are more known for their big ballistics on the right arm, not necessarily the energy that they put on the other one. But I suppose it works out in the end. Ah, well. So we are another 500,000 up. We need to just continue to take these. We're hoping for around 3 or 4 million at the end of this. Actually, I'd like to be at 3 million after having upgraded and purchased all the things that we need for the Bushwhacker, because the Bushwhacker is currently sitting there a piece of scrap at the moment, because it would cost us something in the neighborhood of 900,000 to just get it into a now you can build it state, which would be putting an engine on it because it doesn't have an engine anymore, and all the rest. Oh, actually, no, it does have an engine. 11,000 for the next 3 days. That's a quick turnaround. We should hopefully be able to get that done really fast so that we can, continue to do these operations. Although we do need to wait a few days for the A-team. So ROM can go down, and we can get the Hatchet Man up. Yeah, and we'll be having those done in just a couple of days. We need the A-team back. Pause again. Oh, no, one more day. There we go. What are we currently up to? The Uziel and the Wolverine are being worked on, so most of our stuff is ready to rock and or roll. Quick check on the barracks, make sure that everybody is available. If anybody has any additional experience at this moment. No. You could buy gunnery, but I'm saving for better things like a level 8 tactics, because that would be awesome. Ripper is not, and neither is Witness. Okay, contract. Time to rock and roll. So the goal is 1 skull. The goal is 1 skull quick missions, so that's why I'm not doing an escort. Yeah, it's going to pay out 761, but it's going to take the entire time that we have. So 542, yeah, we'll take the bait, absolutely. And give me the cash. Give me the cash, man. For those of you who don't know, that's a Fifth Element reference. Commando out, Hatchet Man in, because the Hatchet Man's better. Dest out, ROM down, Shadowhawk in. I probably don't need to do this, but I'm going to do it anyway. Hammer gets to do that. Ripper stays in the ROM. You know what? No. I'm going to keep them linked together. Witness in his Shadowhawk, and Exodus in the Starhawk. Because Exodus has been driving his energy beaming mechs since the beginning. He was the Enforcer pilot before, and the Enforcer was, I believe, the first mech that we completely re-rigged into being a pure energy boat with all of those energy weapons on that strong left arm. I almost modified that Enforcer to have triple ER large lasers once we finally got our 3rd one, and then I decided to put it in storage because we picked up 2 55 tonners and was like, well, at this point, do I really need an Enforcer? And the answer to that question is, of course, no. You do not need an Enforcer at that point. So I'm still trying to come up with a good idea of what to do with the Bushwhacker. By the time this goes up, I will have discovered it and I will have built it, although I don't know what form that's actually going to be. One idea that I did have that I ended up not being able to do is I wanted to do 4 machine gun arrays because I thought it'd be hilarious. Turns out we've only got 3 machine gun arrays, so we can't quite make that happen. a bit unfortunate, because it would have been really cool to have 4 machine gun arrays just blazing away. Pack that with a snub-nosed PPC to punch through armor. I thought it'd be a really interesting design. The weight is actually almost there for it. Some tweaking would have made it work. Unfortunately, well, I don't have machine gun arrays to actually make it work. Alright, let's get into combat. Oh, we're back here into the middle of the ice and snow. There's normally a base up here, isn't there? And we're just going to rush everybody in their teeth, because on a 1 skull mission with both of our 55-tonners and our level 8 pilots, this is probably going to be a pushover. I don't want to say that too much, because that's probably going to jinx me into taking tons of headshots, and I'll lose every single one of my pilots, and it'll be horrifically bad. But I have hope. Alright, enemy gets to rock and roll, do stuff, crazy things. Trying to decide what they want to do. I will, of course, run Hammer up for... Ooh, good. Hammer moved last. Well, second last. Exodus is, of course, moving last. So this will actually allow me to... I had lots of hope I was actually going to see the enemy. It was not to be. I continue the sprint on forward. Hi, we found a target. It's a Griffin. Actually, Griffins are targets that you really want to blast really quickly. They're fairly decent mechs. You know, the Griffin was actually one of the mechs that I was really kind of looking forward to trying to get my hands onto, because a Griffin is, well, it's a 55-ton mech, but it's also fairly solid. Unfortunately, the only one we got was the Ghost, and the Ghost does not have the same sort of capabilities. So we get to apparently just absolutely mob this guy, and I am so half tempted to Warlord it, but he doesn't really have a big single cannon that does a ton of damage to really make that Warlord punch home. Lots of misses from that X-Pulse. He had an 80% chance, and he missed 2 shots out of that. Oh, this X-Pulse has just not been filling me with so much joy and funness, has it? And it's time to keep on moving forward. We're going to keep the aggression. Say hello. I have MRMs at plank range. And can I cut through you and break you into little tiny bits? Not quite. Your full armor is actually pretty impressive. Oh, I actually do need to check something, because somebody actually asked and I didn't have an answer. They said, what does the junk version of the Silver Bullet Gauss do? I don't know. Aha, I have an idea though. Yeah, okay, so the scrap version doesn't use ammo, but it probably has a much higher chance of jamming and exploding on you. So it fires like the cluster version of the weapon, but it doesn't use ammo and can explode. So we'll just use the normal version, because I need to punch big holes through his armor, and we have. Also, we managed to hit him with some blinding chaff and flare, so he will hopefully be less accurate. What's he going to do? Did he seriously just not see us as we were coming in, thanks to our electronic countermeasure? That could actually be the reason why he did not respond at all. But now he's currently staring down the headlights of 3 different mechs that have shot at him, and another one that wants to run up on top of him and chop him in half. So he may... Oh, he decided to turn and try and point-blank range PPC the Shadowhawk. Didn't quite work nearly as well as he was hoping. He's going to fall back, isn't he? Are you going to fall back? Please just walk forward. Do something aggressive. Don't be a coward. He's falling back, isn't he? Because if he falls back, I'm not going to be able to see him. If I can't see him, then there's nothing that Hammer... Oh, good, he moved forward. Hammer! Yes, it's time to chop him in half with an 80%. I could have gone with the Berserker, but it ended up not being required. Destroyed enemy unit 100%. Is that an accomplished mission? Please tell me that is. Please tell me that's a finished mission. It was not. Okay. So we are expecting reinforcements at some point, somewhere along the line, unless, of course, the game decides that we don't get to win. Okay, so there is... There they are. Of course it's a Clint. It would not be a low-level mission if there wasn't a Clint and a second Clint, of course. Even more. Hammer has quite the amount of ground to cover, so he's just going to run forward. Yes, he'll probably take a little bit of fire. We have identified a mongoose, a Clint, and a Clint. Wow, this is just like the anti-me lance, isn't it? Just in terms of like mechs that I like, because I hate Clints. I just do not like Clints at all. Ripper, you are up, my man. And also you're going to sprint forward, and then you're probably going to use Warlord. Mongoose? No. Yeah, let's Warlord this. Hey, 64. Oh, good, you hit and blew off a whole bunch and just killed him. Okay, that works for me. No complaints at all. That was actually kind of the hope. That's why I Warlorded. Sprint on forward. Take a look. It's in a book. And the accuracy is going to be absolutely terrible, even if I were to attempt to Warlord, so I'm not going to bother. Yeah. Ooh, we actually did manage to get the tag. It has encountered and nailed him. So we will be wrapped up relatively soon with these... Oh, I wanted the sprint, please. We'll be wrapped up relatively soon with these guys, and once that happens... Ooh, that's not terrible. Slightly better on the rest. Large pulse laser hasn't been doing anything anyway, so do I really need to prioritize it? And we hit him with a single medium pulse shot. Alright, 3 enemy mechs get to now operate. Clint is rolling on up. Clint UL, I believe, has lots of heavy energy? Alright, Ripper, you killed one in a single shot. Can you duplicate? Possibly. Hi. CT open. CT not quite destroyed, but we did crit the double heatsink kit, and he has lost his evasion, which means Exodus can, of course, move right up here. Say hi. Say goodbye. Oh, crap. I just screwed myself, because I killed the only one that we could see. Did he not die? He bailed. Okay, that makes a lot of sense then. Reserve. Witness will then be able to move up, but I do anticipate they will move before we do. Witness has a lot of firepower, and Witness also can Warlord. Hi. It's pretty much the same, and you've got like 3 medium lasers. You, however, have, I believe, an AC5. Wow, that was really terrible. But we have managed to hurt him quite badly. Let's see what the enemy wants to do with that one. So I'm rather disappointed with just how little we were actually hitting. I'm going to guess the Mongoose has some sort of electronic countermeasure that is just utterly destroying our chances of actually hitting anybody. They are really seriously considering what's going on. I would suggest running, fleeing, and automatically giving me victory in the battle, because I'm not here for your stuff. Oh, you have a PPC. I have seriously misjudged you. You have an AC5 at the very least. Hammer! Yeah, go end this guy, because he gets to move next, and I'd rather not have to worry about his turn. Good morning. Good night. I don't know where we hit on that, but we took out half of the mech aside from a leg, so... Actually, if you hit the leg, you actually do have a chance of wiping out half the mech in one blow. Alright, back up to us. Ooh, everybody rolled really terribly. Did he move first? He did. Luckily for us, he can't hit with that PPC, although that is going to be an irritating repair. It's only 25 points of damage, but still an irritating repair. Hi, my buddy, my friend, my pal. Starhawk, point blank range. With the Warlord, because it's the last turn, we may as well make this hurt. Lots of fire into the side of the Mongoose. Blow off a leg, that'll help. Hey, there goes the leg. And I believe he had an XL engine, so there he goes entirely. Lovely. That's the entirety of that. So that is mission number 2, and we are only 27 minutes into the episode, so we have a fairly decent opportunity to maybe get 4. Ooh, if we did it really quick, like a 5-minute long mission, we could get 5, but that might be a little bit too much. We have hopes, we have dreams, and then we have... It's not going to be a record-breaking attempt for me. Well, actually, no. If we get 4 missions in, that would be record-breaking. Only made 476, unfortunately, because drop costs are a thing. We got some plasma ammo, which actually is now labeled under energy instead of using Gauss ammo. This mod just gets better and better. I love it. All right, what do we got? We, of course, need to wait for it to load. It's thinking about it. After all, we return to the ship aboard the Leopard. So first we got to board the Leopard, then the Leopard's got to achieve orbit, then it's got to get into a docking orbit, it's got to connect to the Argo, which is a mobile space station, and then we have to somehow offload the mechs from the Argo's exterior docking collar. Yeah, I'm actually not quite sure how that works. Do we literally EVA the mechs to get them back over to the Argo? Because that kind of seems like how we're doing it. I gotta say, that seems like a bit of a problem. Because we see that the Argo just latches... Oh, maybe... Instead, no, maybe there's like an elevator in the middle of the Argo where we hook on 13 and 3 days. So a little bit even less, but that does put us up to how much? 1.7. Yeah, maybe there's just a huge, like, elevator in the middle of that. Okay, how long? We are looking at 3 days. No, actually, we'll have the Uzil done. I do need 1 day, 2 day, 3 day. Alright, that's every single mech except for the Wolverine at this point. Barracks, time to ask the B team if they have managed to actually learn anything. You must unlearn what you have learned. No, we are quite a ways away. Although I kind of would like to just go for 12,000 on him. You are not ready yet, you are not ready yet, you are not ready yet, and you're an A team member anyway, and you are not ready yet. So that's fine. Command center contracts, let's go grab another one. Just gonna blitz our way through the low... Ooh, we're running out of low levels. I don't want to do the escort one. Burden of proof is an ambush convoy. Destroy base. You know what? Let's do burden of proof. Let's do it for all cash. Because I do have... Oh, yeah, the Uzil's still dented. Hang on a second, let me go fix the Uzil. Yeah, he lost a PPC. Ugh. It's gonna suck. It's gonna give him a lot of retonnage, though. like a lot of free tonnage. That heavy PPC is 10 tons. And it is gone! Okay, so losing 10 tons worth of heavy PPC, equipment, energy, weapon. I only have the one energy slot open, so there is that. We do know what we're going to put in it, though. It is going to be a Donald. Oh, wait, no, I already used my Donald, so it can't be that. Sorry. Large laser? Multiple large lasers? What's my heat at right now? I could take a large laser. How many large pulses? Oh, I have 2 large pulses. Take that. Oh yeah, because there's 7 tons, not 5 tons. Can't quite do that, although it would be pretty interesting just doing that. So 35, so an additional 70 heat. Here are larges. That would put me up to 7492, which is quite a lot. Don't get me wrong. 74 for 92. He's got the heat bank though, so he doesn't really care. I think I'll give him the 20-year largest. He has become Enforcer Mark II, essentially. With fewer weapons, actually. That's actually kind of sad. Ah, the Bushwhacker has 2. This I have secret plans for. Well, they're not really secret, but I'm not going to tell you. Let's go, Command Center. We have a mission that we got to take. Because we do want things to happen. Burden of proof, ambush convoy, negotiate, give me all the cash. Give me the cash. And you're out, you're out, you're out, you're out, you're out. You move over, Mr. Stabby, you're in. Actually, no, you are actually going to be on this one. So, brother plus hammer. Give me hammer, thank you. I said give me hammer. Then we also need majestic and hacker. Rock and roll. Let's have some fun. So we want to... Ooh, ambush convoys could work out. It'll be the defenders, the convoy, and the reinforcements. Grand total of 12-ish things. If we manage to hit them hard enough, we may not have to worry about anything. Maybe. But I would like to accomplish... So this would be 800,000. So we're not going to make nearly as much as I kind of originally had mentally, thought that we would. For some reason, I thought that finishing off all the low-level missions would just blitz us forward to 3.5, 4 million C-bills. But that's clearly not the case here. So that's unfortunate. Because I wanted to make all the money. Although 2 of those missions, one of them is super slow, and the other one is... Well, it's not as slow, it's just kind of pointless. Although I could take it. Maybe. Yeah, we may grab that one. It's only 300,000 though. It's almost not worth it. Almost not worth it at all. So we'll run through this mission, see if we can't get another mission going through. Hopefully the ambush convoy will be a quick affair. And we will leave with all the cash. And then we will rebuild a bushwhacker while we're traveling, which will be quite nice. Having a new and improved bushwhacker. So that'll bring us up to 455 ton mechs. We will have an A-team lance of just nuts, death, and destruction. I just realized I haven't been reading the mission descriptions, and I'm kind of sorry about that, but we are trying to blitz through as fast as we can. So I'm going to use that as my excuse. Run on in there. No targets as of yet. We can turn the mask on soon, because it does have one, which makes it just stupid fast. Hilarious, and I love it. So what I'm currently thinking is trying to figure out what sort of combination of cannon and PPC and medium lasers I can hook onto the bushwhacker. I don't know what I want to do with it, honestly. It's got an AC-10 right now at the moment. One thought that I do have is just throw a silver bullet Gauss on it, basically turn it into a repeat of the ROM. But that always kind of sucks, you know? Because it's like, you've made this mech, it's exactly the same as the last mech. So I'm just going to have to keep on ripping through the massive list of weapons that we currently have stowed. We actually do have, like, a ridiculous number of weapons. Brother is a super fast commando, and so she shall move into get visual. He did not get visual. He found a flea, a vedette, wheeled APC. A hetzer, that's gotta die. Who's actually the convoy? Who's the protection group? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 convoy vehicles. So the vedette is actually not part of the convoy. So Scorpion is convoy, Hetzer is convoy, wheeled APC is convoy. It's protected by a flea, 2 vedettes, and a wasp. Right? A flea, a wasp, and 2 vedettes. Yeah, that's what we're looking at. So we're about to get shot at by a lot of people, which kind of sucks. Hetzer, Hail Mary. Hey, we hit it. Okay, so that'll make follow-up shots much easier, which is great. And we should hopefully be in a position to follow up shortly. Yes, I am moving out here for a specific reason. I want to be over here. But that was a bit of a waste anyway, even if we had managed to hit. Oh wait, did I just see concentrated AP? Yeah, that's a lot of damage coming our way. We need to identify and see the Hetzer before anything else happens. Unfortunately, it being an map makes vision a little bit more difficult to come by. But if I can finish the next turn with a visual on the Hetzer, I should be able to do some really fun stuff. Yeah, there's no components on here. I just had to double check to satisfy my brain. Hi, I can't see my target, so... what the heck. We can send fireworks over their heads and light the forest over here on fire. I suppose that'll work. Yeah, I don't think a single one of those MRMs actually hit, which is a little bit disappointing. More than a little bit, actually. Alright, let's see the enemy move, and Mr. Stabby, duck. You have a stealth system for a reason. Scorpion moves up, doesn't have a target. Wasp moves up, doesn't have a target. Wheel APC moves up, doesn't have a target. Scorpion moves up, no target, no target. Hetzer, no target. Vedette, no target, no target, no target. Okay, reserve. I know, this is horrific what I'm about to do, but I have to do it. So, actually it should be Majestic, honestly. Okay, apparently Hammer's slightly ahead. Reserve. Majestic, I need you to move and get vision on everything. You have failed. The Vedette is not part of the convoy, but the Hetzer is. The wheeled APC also is. We're gonna try and break it. The Hetzers don't have that much armor, and I can't see it at the moment, which is making it a little bit more difficult to send my people for it. Scorpion forward. Yeah, the Hetzer is the most dangerous thing right now. It must die. That is non-negotiable. So, fire everything. Oh, I really gotta hope for luck, because that's an AC-20, and it's just really gonna hurt. Okay, brother is going to maneuver right here. And brother actually can't get that. Oh crap, no, it needs to be Hammer who makes that move. I hope this is gonna work. It's not! Oh god! Well, okay, so it now will work. The fear, well, the hope had been to break him. He hasn't moved all that far, but the wheel APC really has, and that'll make him a very hard target to kill. So we're gonna move in with the guy who's really good at actually hitting moving targets. Good, he killed him. That's the first of them. His back is towards the enemy a little bit, but most of the enemy has moved by this point. So brother now has a free move on the Hetzer. He also hopefully will not be too low on the initiative track. Wasp is coming up. He doesn't have a target. Lovely. Hetzer did not move very much. Can I move over here? 99-1. That'll work. Hi. There is a chance I could miss you, but I'm hoping not. Good. Okay, Hetzer's out of the fight. So we're 50% now at this point. I do believe that we get additional cash for blowing up all the guards. Maybe, maybe not, but if we do, that could push us up to the 1 million mark. And that would be quite helpful. Scorpion coming around? Yeah, I figured something like that would happen. Scorpion, however, you are my next target, because you're part of the convoy. That makes you important. There's actually 2 Scorpions, so we're really just going to continue to focus on the convoy, and then we'll move in to clean up everybody else. Vedette moving around. He's got a rear attack, firing machine guns. He's armored basically to take machine gun fire, and that's it. If he gets hit by anything solid, he's in trouble. Which, you know, he's supposed to rely on his stealth and his speed. Okay, enemy. Ooh, the enemy beat me. I'm not happy about that at all. I don't like it when the enemy's quicker than me. But then again, if they're using a fleet, I suppose it makes a certain amount of sense. Hi, 89. How about a 93? Yeah, we'll take that. Yes, I've got my back towards a tank, but it's not the biggest tank in the world, so I'm not super worried about it. They could kill my Mr. Stabby. That is definitely a fear. But if I keep things moving quick enough, I may not have to worry about it. Maybe. Pop over here. It's only going to be an 87, but if you manage to nail this... Good. Okay, so the entire target's been destroyed. Convoy's out. They cannot escape. They're only lights. We've got 2 55-tonners and 2 just melee death machines. So I would... You have your back towards me? That may have been a bit of a mistake. Fire into his back. Unfortunately, I can't hit the broadside of most Marnes, apparently. Oh, I don't know how you're alive. I really don't. We are just not able to hit anybody. Rear attack, we did get hit by the laser, which hit the leg. Okay, I can work with that. Majestic, you are also going to focus on that tank. Because he just needs a little bit more of a touch. That was a penetrating hit. Do I get another one? That's another penetrating hit. Did you not kill it? You got 2 penetrating hits and didn't kill it. Oh, for heck's sake. You gotta work with me here, folks. Point blank range, they're really going for Mr. Stabby. They understand just how vulnerable he is. Which, you know, that's fair. He is incredibly vulnerable. And what are you gonna do? It's you next, isn't it? Oh, I had you. I had you. RogueTech going on the back of the Hatchman. Hatchman a little bit better armored. He can take medium laser fire. Once or twice. Alright, brother. Let's go kill people. Hi. I'm in your back, killing your dudes. Surprise! There we go. See? Half the mech just gone in one hit. Probably hit his leg. In fact, I know for a fact he did hit the leg. Because if you hit the arm, you skip the leg. But he hit the leg, he blew up the leg, then it transfers into the side torso, then it transfers into the center torso, and it's just a glorious fountain of death. Hi, I'm on fire to do this, but you're gonna die now. So I can make sure that you don't get to do anything dangerous, and we're just blowing up everything for good measure. He had several rounds of not being able to hit the broadside of a barn, and now he has just annihilated the enemy. Hammer. Hammer I was gonna send after the flea, because the flea is nimble and maneuverable. Are they down to just the flea and the vedette? That would be hilarious. What's the flea gonna do? Because I can't imagine the vedette beat me. Flea, consider your options. He has, and he's gonna go for a rear attack. I'm going to go kill the vedette now.
Reporting heavy damage.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm killing the vedette. We'll hop out over here. 99-1. I can work with that. Hello! Okay, see, this is why we don't get cocky about things, because there's always a chance you miss that 99-1. Hi, I have a lot of really fun weapons, and they're about to shoot a very small target with fairly high accuracy. Oh, I'm gonna kill it. Yes! Just in one burning death, destruction, gloriousness. Now, we do have to worry about this guy, because he does have twin medium lasers, which could cut through the Hatchetman's rear armor. Going for a side attack. Hit and a miss, and a little bit of light fire. Okay, we're good. The Hatchman's gonna be in repairs for a while. But that'll come down to Majestic getting first crack at him. Run into his back. Through the fire. And surprise! Blast into his rear. I saw penetrating hits. I saw another one, but then again, with this mech, you never can be sure. Alright, we have dissolved another enemy force. Alright, Op 4 has been wiped out. Everybody is survived and alived, which hopefully should mean about 800,000. If we got a little bit of a cash bonus on that one, it could be as much as 1 million. I'm really crossing my fingers and hoping on this one. Come on, give me a lot of cash. Give me all the cash you ever possibly had. In fact, just empty the entire coffers. Maybe being a pirate isn't such a bad idea. See, this is how bad guys get formed. Let's see. 948,000. We did get a 25% increase. That'll put us up to 2.6 million. Not quite where I wanted to be. And we did take some interesting damage. We got an internal combustion engine that we can sell for $30,000. And we also got an AC-20 Federated Suns, which apparently has reduced chance to jam, which I suppose is pretty important if you've got low gunnery skill, which a lot of vehicles might have. Although that's not universal. There are vehicles who are just glorious death-dealing snipers. They tend to have fairly large hulls, but not always. And I suppose if you're a long-term veteran Hetzer pilot, you must be really good at your job, because Hetzers and Saladins are not exactly well armored. So you just kind of look at them the wrong way and they kind of explode. Or, you know, if you fired somebody with an X-Pulse laser and missed 2 out of your 3 shots. So that happens a lot to us, apparently. I kind of want to replace the X-Pulse with something else, but I'm not really sure what. Because I'm not as enamored with it as I used to be. But maybe I just need a second X-Pulse. Just stack X-Pulses on a 55-ton mech. That can work, can it? Well, actually, no. I know for a fact I could make it work if I was willing to do certain things. 7,000 in 2 days. Okay, so that's a quick turnaround. We should have our pilots back by then, or not really? What are we looking at in yeah, 2 days is what we're looking at. Lovely. So that'll be Uziel up, just to have him done in 2 days. And 1, 2, Uziel's done. Alrighty, so Wolverine is still another 16 days in progress. The A-Team is ready to rock and or roll, and they are actually ready to take on a heavy mission if needed. So let's go check the A-Team, make sure everybody's all kitted out and ready to go. Ripper has nothing, Bull Trap is not A-Team, Exodus has nothing, Hammer has nothing, and Witness has nothing. When you get into the higher levels, that tends to happen. Alright, let's look at a contract. We could actually take a proper contract at this point that we get our 4. Nosy Neighbors is a straight-up battle. Escaping Spy is a 3-skull assassinate. Oh, but it's a really well-paying assassinate, actually. Stealing as a form of flattery is a 3-skull, 1.6 million sea bills. Hide the evidence. This is a destroy base at 1.5 skulls. Probably plow our way through that. You know what? We said we were going to take the low-level missions, so we're going to take the low-level missions. So let's go hide the evidence then. Give me all the cash. We're taking this one for money. Low-level missions to burn out all the cash on this map so that we can get everything done. What is this again? It's a destroy base. So you are honestly not all that helpful to me. I mean, yeah, for the skirmish phase you are, but after the skirmish phase is over, you stop being useful. Wait, what's still broken on you? What is wrong with you? Refit to view warnings? What? Okay, let's go check it out, because I'm concerned with what's still wrong with my Uziel. Did I leave it under tonnage or something? Hi, what's wrong, buddy? I do like you. Oh, I am a whole ton underweight. What's my current heat? Say for 72. Hi, ooh, I meant to be saving money, but I'm going to spend a little bit of money. I got a ton, I may as well use it. I need heat control. I need, yeah, cooling. Give me 200,000. Yes, purchase. Thank you. Before they stop liking me. Equipment, heat control. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I know you're in here. Heat cooling +1. Boop. Modify. That'll take a day. And that'll be even better. So, honestly, from an actual firepower perspective, I think he's gone up in firepower. Maybe not. No, he actually has gone down, because you have to account for the medium laser as well. Alright, back to that contract. We're taking it. We're gonna go break things at 1.5 skulls. Hide the evidence. Gonna work for the Capellans. Yes, no honor amongst thieves. Were you expecting something different? Alright, so you're out. You're out. You're out. You're out. You're over. You're over. Give me the ROM. That's the dest. I need the ROM. Exodus goes into the Starhawk. Bullet Trap is not on this mission. Ripper is going to stick to the ROM and Witness in the Shadowhawk. Let's roll. Okay, so we are going to get our 4 missions done today, which is great, unless we lose this mission, which is possible. I mean, the last time we went on a destroyed base, suddenly there was a howitzer that could end the world. So, yeah, that was rather scary. Although I also think that the howitzer probably saved us being able to accomplish the mission, because it did blow up part of the wall, and we were able to walk onto that area to shoot the last of the building that we needed to actually get that. Which is another reason why I should be a little bit concerned about destroy base missions, shouldn't I? Maybe worth swapping that case 2 out for case 1 to replace with the jump jets on the Wolverine that I'm currently building. Because it has a case 2 on it right now, in the way that I've designed it, in order to protect its very important ammunition load. But I originally wanted to put a whole bunch of jump jets on it, and then I wanted to put more better weapons on it. And so to upgrade to the better weapon that I really wanted to use on it, I had to get rid of those 4 jump jets. So it might be worth, though, just for if we ever run into a mission where it's all walled off again, to have that jump jet to make sure we can get on top of the wall, get over the wall, and blow everything up. Not quite sure, but it's definitely on my mind. I'm definitely a little bit concerned about it. Alright, dropping in. Mission number 4. Alright, computer, I don't really care. We're gonna rock and roll. We're gonna rock their world, sprinting at full... Oh, that's a heck of a trip. At least it is a base that we can annihilate, so there is that absolutely working for us. So we'll get everybody forward. We'll get all the information that we could ever want and or need. And then we'll blow up a base. It actually, just doing this entire mission set has... I am secretly dying inside. Because I think I've mentioned this, but one of the things I really like about this game is getting stuff. Salvage is just so much fun. I've had to go through this entire episode not taking a single piece of salvage. I'm secretly dying inside. Just, I love salvage, but we do need cash. Oh, hi, it's a commando. Kill it, please. I was hoping. No, not quite. Still has a little bit too much armor. We spread it. Oh, no, we blew off half of his mech. Lovely. So is that going to push him down? If it does, yeah, I know for a fact I can't reach that. It'd be really interesting if I could, but we're not quite that fast. We have revealed a spider, a locust, and a commando, and a light turret, and a light turret. Okay, lovely. If you can. Not quite dead. He's stressed. He's definitely feeling the pain. So he is not a happy camper. How much you got left in that CT? 30-ish health. If you manage to hit it, you'll have a lot of fun. Also, he's missing half of the mech, so you're doing quite a bit of damage to that CT. Okay, a little bit of light fire. He had a SRM-4 and a pair of... Well, not an SRM-4. He had 2 SRM-2s and a medium laser. So 3 tons of weapons on that mech. Alright, kill that locust before he can move. Turn off the chaff launcher. We don't need it. Yeah. That was a bit cruel, I will admit. There was no reason to go quite that crazy on him. But it was fun. Yeah, let's keep moving forward, because you might be able to blitz down another mech. You've got an MRM-30, which is rather terrifying, honestly. Commando... Ooh, you're Blazing Inferno. Yeah, focus, focus, focus. He's got an AMS. Able to shoot down so many missiles. 7 of them. 7 of 30 missiles, and there was a portion of those that didn't even hit. So, yeah, that was rough. This Blazing Inferno, actually, if he gets in close, he can really hurt somebody, and he's probably getting close to that hatchet, man. Oh, this is gonna suck. No, instead, I think he decided he was gonna fire his single medium laser from ultra long range and be an idiot. I'm not complaining, but I do think he was being an idiot. Ace Pilot coming forward, lovely. That's exactly what I want to see out of you. And the Locust we can take on without too much trouble. He's a Locust. Who was the last mech? It was the Commando, the Locust, the Commando, and a Spider. Oh yes, there. He blends in. Look at that. It's fantastic camouflage. Brilliant use of it. If only he took a knee, we'd never see him. Okay, medium laser out from the Locust. Are you a 5K? No, you're a 5D. So you're not the version that has all kinds of crazy machine guns. By all kinds of crazy, I mean he's got 2 machine guns. Although, you know, if you made that Locust, you give him a PPC and twin machine gun arrays, if you could fit that into that Locust with an XL engine, heavy ferro, endo steel, XL gyro. Wait, where is that energy hardpoint? That becomes the question. Is it CT mounted? Then can't use the XL gyro to fit the snub in there. In fact, you can't fit a snub in there because the snub is, what, 3 slots? I think I'm going to have to double check that, just because I'm interested. Alright, Hammer.
Yes, Commander.
If you wanted to kill him, what would you do? Okay, then make sure you kill him then, please. Because I don't want him coming back to harm me. Only 85. 89, but my back is towards the enemy. I'm not quite a fan of that. We'll go with the 85. Hey, there goes the Blazing Inferno. We're not saving anything. We've got a 1 random piece of salvage. I don't care to keep it intact.
Target neutralized.
Alright, so Blazing Inferno's dead. Now, Locust, I think, needs to die. Because honestly, the Locust so far just appears to be a little bit more dangerous. Yeah, twin medium laser, you've got the missiles. Actually, no, the Spider is the more dangerous one, and we have an identical chance of hitting. Should have Warlorded that, because it missed my most powerful amount of firepower. Witness, come save me from my own mistakes. Just gonna get right up on top of you. Hi. I am gonna Warlord this, actually. Probably should save it for the turrets, but if I can wipe out you guys just before you can do anything, that'd be great. Didn't manage to do that, but Exodus is here. Will Exodus be able to finish him off? I have hopes and dreams. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother. Ooh, saw a pretty decent number of the medium lasers hit, but then we missed, again, 2 out of the 3 shots from the X-Balls. So not exactly brilliant. Did manage to blow apart half the mech, so that's working out for us. It's kind of sad, though, when 3 medium mechs cannot manage to destroy a single Spider. I suppose you can argue that the Spider is moving quite quickly and bouncing around because he is, in fact, a Spider. But I'm still just going to be disappointed in these guys, because I wanted to be able to then move on to these 2 light turret chassis. Locust going to move in the back, being a Locust and intelligent. Wow, 8 damage. That's pretty impressive, actually. Do you have some sort of ammunition? Nope, we're getting deep scanned by 1. And missiles from another. Oh, so much damage. It's going to keep him in the shop for a little while. It's going to suck. And the other one? I assume there's 4 turrets. I mean, there might not be, but I do assume. If we manage to destroy all the base turrets, we might get even more cash. If we got 2 million here, then I will end with that 3.3 million sea-bills that I really wanted by the end of the mission. That was kind of the goal. We wanted to be at 3 to 4 million sea-bills by the end of this. And a melee attack from the Spider. I thought so. Okay, I was half worried that did I misread something and he was a melee spider. That ended up not being the case.
Standing by.
Hammer, since I don't need you up front because you can't hurt turrets or buildings. Yeah, well, you can just come back here and cut a locust in half. I wonder what sort of ammo he had. Because I can't imagine it was just normal. Apparently it was. Because it saved his last ammo type. I can just actually come up and gut you. I'm really tempted to do that, but you have MRMs, and your MRMs are just... They're really good at this. Reinforced shredder turret. Oh god, we gotta kill that shredder turret. Because shredder turrets are terrifying. Oh, we've got an AMS turret on. That's a bit of a problem. Structure exposed. These turrets have like 10 structure, and we managed not to kill it. That's rather terrifying, actually. Not you. You. Kill it. Good, that's what I needed. So the shredder turret's down. So we don't have to worry about that. And Ripper, you're just gonna run up here and you're gonna basically kill him. Oh yeah, it's gonna be brilliant. Brilliant, easy, tear him apart. Okay, so the garrison has been defeated. Now we just need to go ahead to destroying all the turrets and feeling safe. We are gonna get shot at by a lot of turrets, but luckily for us, they weren't able to hit us. Though there is another turret that currently can see us. It is, of course, an AMS turret, so I'm not super worried about it, but it is going to be the primary target at this point. No, yes, because he's defending the entire base. Warlord! No, yes. Warlord! I think he managed to... yeah, he shot down all of my missiles. The jerk. Now, Hammer, you're going to move in this direction. In fact, you're going to sprint. Suck up a little bit of fire. Is there another turret back there? There is. Okay. Hi, you. I don't have great chances, but if I can hit anything, target acquired. Witness can't. So Witness has the MRM, and so therefore cannot. But Exodus can. No. Yes. Okay, so that one's dead. And now Witness will move in to take out this turret, which I do believe he can with his MRMs. That's the goal. As long as we can take out the AMS on that turret, we may then have an opportunity to wipe out this turret. So, hi, I don't have Warlord, so you're just going to have to deal with it for now. Yes. See? If you don't have to worry about the missiles from the anti-missile defense system, you can do quite a lot of damage. Okay, enemy turret didn't have any targets, which is lovely. Can I get a bead on that turret? I can, if I sprint. At the very edge of my vision. Hello. Well, I hit him with a gas rifle, and then a couple of whole other things to blind and flare and all kinds of bad stuff. I'm hoping for a turret bonus, which is not necessarily uncommon. I can't get a shot, so I'm going to run around in this direction. I'll blow up a building along the way. Do I do 150 damage? We're about to find out. I don't think I do. Oh, I do. Okay, lovely. So he'll be able to come around the corner and wipe out the last turret. It'll be easy.
How's it going?
Hammer. Hammer can't get a shot, actually. So we'll do that. I mean, he's not really useful to anything else, and if he hits everything, he won't be able to kill, I don't think, but he will make it easier for other people, too.
What can I do for you?
Witness, can you get a shot on that turret? You cannot. So that turret's actually going to be able to shoot at us, which is unfortunate. 200 and 200. This one, because it's easier to kill. And bring the building down. Not quite. Okay, what's this turret going to do? Lots of missiles, potentially rockets. Oh, we've been haywired. Oh, that's pretty interesting. Shooting the hatchet man is not going to get you very far, I'm going to be totally honest. But that was a really cool try. I mean, I was impressed. Good job, buddy. You're gone. Okay, so that's all the turrets destroyed. We just got to blow out 2 more buildings, and that'll be a cool 800,000, and we will have accomplished 4 missions in 1 day. 4 missions within normal time. I thought I was possibly going to have to go overload on this one, but no, it's perfect. Blow this up. Did I don't know if I hit or missed with that one. Shadowhawk is going to multi-target. You're going to do that, and you're going to shoot. This would be. Yeah, blast away. MRMs are amazing for anti-turret work, because it focuses all the damage into a single location. Alrighty, that should be it, though. Yep, we killed everybody, so don't need to worry about anything. And in regulation time, 4 missions. Oh, I'm feeling very good about that one. So we did make a pretty decent amount of cash. We made 800,000 on that one, plus if we get any bonuses for blowing up all the garrison defenses and the base defenses, which would be nice. Come on, game, give me over 1 million Seabills. It won't, but I can hope. I can dream. I dream to dream. I'm not going to sing that song because I don't actually know all of it. All right, what do we got here? I have plus 993,000. That will put us up to 3.3 million Seabills. We have done it. And decent pickoffs for everybody. We got an AC2, the golden AC2, clearly the best piece of equipment we possibly could have gotten. We actually had an opportunity on that mission to grab a Blazing Inferno if we had taken it for full, salvage. But nope, we needed money. We needed money for things and stuff. Although we may still be here next episode because there are still a couple of missions that I'd like to take. They're 3 skulls and they'd be pretty difficult, but they could be something we could pull off, I think. And the question is it better than the ROM? The Wolverine that we recently built? And I don't think the answer to that question is yes. That Wolverine that we've constructed is very much along the lines of, well, kind of the Shadowhawk, but not really. It's got some similarities in equipment, but we were kind of limited on what sort of hardpoints we could get on that mech. So the Wolverine, I believe, had no ballistic, 3 energy, and 2 missile, and a couple of support hardpoints. So it was kind of slot limited. It's a 55-ton mech, though, and you can't really just sort of get rid of that. 13,000 for the next 3 days. Please tell me I'm over 3 million Seabills. Come on. Yep, 3.385 million Seabills, and we haven't even sold our internal combustion engine. Let's go do that. We earned it. We may as well get rid of it. I need a selling button. Stalker. I have no Stalker parts, so there's no point in buying it. I could also, sell several of our mechs, but I'm not going to because I'm keeping them all. I'm a hoarder, and I'm never, ever going to get rid of them. Oh, maybe someday. I did, of course, get in here somewhere. Yeah, there's a fusion cell I'm keeping, and I don't really know why. Like, I don't think there's a point to it, but I think it's an interesting piece of equipment. We'll sell that for the additional 30,000, which is lovely. And yeah, so we made 3.4 million Seabills, just shy of 3.5 million Seabills. It's kind of exactly where we sort of had been hoping to be at the end of today's episode. So that last mission kind of saved us. There are a couple more missions here, 2 of which are actually kind of interesting. Escaping Spy and Nosy Neighbors. Well, I could take this one for cash. We may try Nosy Neighbors for cash and then Escaping Spy afterwards for salvage. Because there might be something interesting there. Or, we could wipe out the last of these. There's an escort, a recovery, and a recovery. We could probably knock that out in a relatively short period of time. I don't think I'm going to do stealing as a form of flattery. Maybe if it doesn't have base defenses. But I can't know that in advance. We're getting close. We'll probably be here next episode as well. Pick up a couple of more missions. But yeah, we are relatively close. Another 2 weeks or so? Yeah, another couple of weeks before we get the Wolverine. In fact, I'm going to wait for 2 days. 1, 2. A-team is ready. Stop the clocks. So yeah, we are 2 weeks directly away from having the Wolverine up. So if we don't take too much damage, we could have it done in that time. We're 7 days away from the end of the month. We have a couple of missions left to take. The end of the month is going to cost us a pretty decent amount of cash. So I think I will stick around until the end of the month. We'll probably take another couple of missions here just to sort of build up even more cash reserves. And then we'll be setting sail. Still need to come up with a good idea on what to do with this Bushwhacker. I have a few thoughts on what I want to do, but nothing set in stone as of yet. The hardpoints are definitely built towards missile, and I suppose I could just throw a whole bunch of SRM-6s on it. Anyway, I'm going to have to put a lot of thought into that. Anyway, I've been Turek. If you like what you've been seeing, hit that like button and subscribe before receiving a notification every time I post one of these videos. Press the little bell icon, leave a comment, and I will see you all in the next episode.